Repairs underway this morning after a big sinkhole opened up in Southcrest, causing a big headache for some residents.
City leaders laying out their plan for the future, where their priorities are as they start to put together San Diego's budget for the year ahead.
And the tournament's not officially underway yet, but fans flocking to Torrey Pines ahead of the Farmers Insurance Open. The festivities going on today. 10 News Midday starts now.
10 News begins with breaking news.
We start with this breaking news. An arrest just made in a deadly hit and run in Sherman Heights. I'm Virginia Cha.
And I'm Jim Patton. Police confirming just moments ago that a suspect is in custody. Police say early Sunday morning, Jason Gordon was walking home from a party when he was struck by an SUV on Market Street and dragged up to 100 feet. They say the suspect fled the scene and was later spotted at a taco shop downtown. The suspect has not been identified.
Gordon was a husband and a father to one-year-old twins. A GoFundMe page has been created to help his family. You can find a link on 10news.com by clicking on the red button link at the top of the homepage.
Today, San Diego City Council's Budget Committee voting on its spending priorities for the next fiscal year.
10 News anchor Mary McKenzie live downtown after listening in to see if the council's priorities align with yours based on our latest 10 News poll. Mary?
Jim, Virginia, the vote in committee was unanimous this morning as they moved forward with these budget priorities for the next fiscal year. We managed to catch Barbara Bree as she was heading into that meeting this morning.
All 9 of us have submitted our budget priorities, and what's interesting is there's a lot of consensus among all of us as to how the city should be allocating its funding.
No surprise, our latest 10 News Union Tribune poll shows the top issue on San Diego's priority list is homelessness. It's one of the issues Bree says will receive major support in next year's budget. Today, the Budget Committee reviewed and adopted a set of funding priorities for what will be prioritized for funding in the next fiscal year. The committee's list is alphabetical at this point. They're not ranked by importance. But the list does reflect what our poll uncovered. Climate action, homelessness, parks and recreation facilities, public safety, sidewalks, and street repairs, the major issues. As for our poll, homelessness and affordable housing came out on top at 21% and 20% respectively. Close behind, road repairs, further down the line, climate change, the convention center, and mass transit. We asked Bree how the process moves forward from here.
The council then will discuss the priorities as a whole. We do it today at Budget Committee. Then the mayor releases his budget in mid-April, and then we hold budget hearings in May.
So this was essentially just the first step in this annual process today. We're live downtown. Mary McKenzie, 10 News.
Mary, thank you so much. Well, water has been restored to all homes near a sinkhole in Southcrest. Crews are now backfilling the hole that opened up yesterday. Through the night, they worked to replace a broken water pipe that burst yesterday afternoon at 38th and Z. The hole is roughly the size of a large SUV. City crews shut off the water while they worked, frustrating neighbors.
No dishes, no laundry, exactly, so we can have to wait.
Water was restored at 8 o'clock this morning and roads are now open in the area. However, there are still crews doing some cleanup.
Opening arguments now underway in the impeachment trial after a marathon session to set ground rules went into the night. ABC's Elizabeth Herr has details on that and what we can expect going forward.
The ground rules are set after Republicans, for now, voted down Democrats' demands to see the documents and witnesses blocked from the House impeachment hearings. That political fight dragging on for more than 12 hours.
They will not permit the American people to hear from the witnesses. And they lie. And lie and lie and lie.
The only one who should be embarrassed, Mr. Nadler, is you.
It grew so heated, Chief Justice John Roberts, who is presiding over the trial, stepped in to reprimand both sides.
I think it is appropriate at this point for me to admonish both the House managers and the President's counsel in equal terms to remember that they are addressing the world's greatest deliberative body
Democrats offered one amendment after another.
The amendment is tabled. The amendment is tabled. The amendment is tabled.
All 11 failed, but many moderate Republicans like Senator Susan Collins did push for changes to the rules, and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, trying to keep his party united, made last-minute revisions, allowing existing evidence to be admitted and giving 3 days instead of 2 for opening statements.
President Trump says so far his lawyers are doing a very good job, and he wants witnesses to be called, but he'll leave that up to the Senate to decide. Elizabeth Hur, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
We are airing the proceedings live on ABC 10, but you can stay with us here on your streaming device for more local news.
Today in Encinitas, the City Council will vote on a highly controversial parking lot for those living in their cars. The project has been underway for months after the state gave Jewish Family Service a $256,000 grant to begin a safe parking lot program. Many residents are upset about the types of people they believe the parking lot will attract, saying it's a danger to the community. There have been several public forums in which residents have called for more details and answers to their questions. Final vote on the project is set for today.
Happening right now, crowds of people are at Torrey Pines to watch their favorite golfers play in the Farmers Insurance Pro-Am ahead of the start of the Open tomorrow. 10 News reporter Marie Cornell live in La Jolla. Marie, there is a lot going on there today.
You know, Virginia, these days are just jam-packed. There's so much to see and so much to do, but for some fans, the priority is getting close to their favorite player. And it's that swing that crowds of people came out for, to see Tiger Woods in action at the Farmers Insurance Open. He teed off just before 7 this morning, and not far from him, San Diego native Phil Mickelson was spotted. He returned to Torrey Pines after taking a year off. Tiger's younger fans, like Lucas Campbell,
I think it's fun getting autographs from the players.
Came prepared with the Lucky Sharpie in hand, with a mission he's been working on for 3 years.
Well, I want to try to get Tiger today because I haven't gotten him before.
And there are others like Jaden, who just wanted to watch them play. Though he's got his fingers crossed, he'll also get a nice souvenir to take home, especially because
It's my birthday.
So we haven't caught up with those guys yet, so we're hoping they got their autographs, but you can see this little guy, he has a list of autographs already. So if you are interested in seeing Tiger, he is scheduled to tee off tomorrow morning at 9:40. We are live from La Jolla. Marie Cornell, 10 News.